All right, we have taken down Denial once more. We have a few candles, and it's time for our party to get some memories.
While the flame still burns.
Can I? Okay. I'm not sure if I can rename anyone. I think there was no one interested in naming rights at the end of last stream, so we may be rocking stock folks, but here are our 4. What do we have on offer? We have extra travel healing, positive banter, speed, bleed, resist, and disease. So these are not what I would consider to be the things we're looking for. I think I'll put speed on our highwaymen because they are most likely to take Snappy Swig, and for that to make a difference. I think bleed resist on Boudica is a good pickup. I think positive banter here, and maybe there's temptation to go with move resist, and there's a temptation to go with travel healing here. Yeah, I think we'll definitely put positive banter here. We were hoping for small toy, clearly, to get some dots going. And then Barristan. I think we go travel healing over move resist. All right. What's new in the recollection? Yeah, rub it in. Oh, you only get 4 candles for delivering it. They need to give a better win for that. All right, let us continue forth.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
So as a reminder, this is the second run in our second attempt at completing the cycle. So we are on Resentment. We have completed Denial. And we are also on the coming in hot branch. So the eye has been changed yet again, which is a scary thought. But we're gonna ignore that because I don't think this stream we have time for both the lungs and all of the eye. So we will start the eye, but we will likely not finish Act 3, assuming we don't die in Act 2 like we did last time. All right. Boop, boop, boop. That's not how you boop that. All right. Does everybody get a new weapon? I think so. I really dig this this mace. I also really dig this mace, though. I will say, Dismas's gear is a little underwhelming. We did that one last time. I like the satchel of play grenades. I think that's the way to go. But this is our team. At this point, their names are locked, so we are the boring team. Can the boring team go all the way? Oh, I didn't check paths. They were all locked, though. Uh-oh. Do I have 4 Wanderers? No. Ravager, Vanguard, Sharpshot, and Alchemist. That is the way we want it. I'm kind of of 2 minds about the Alchemist. It may not be worth it for the HP penalty for what we're doing.
The point of no return welcomes you.
But, and then skills should be pretty normal. Yeah. I think these are all fine.
You see,
I'm a little conflicted about what I want to spend my first 2 mastery on when I'm going for kind of survivability above all else.
measure out your violence.
Didn't I just give her a memory that increases her bleed resist? What are the chances that we get... Nah, I don't think we get you with Play Grenade. Man, we still don't get you. Alright.
Well done. Excellent work.
Spicy first hit there from from the man himself, Barristan. Let's see. We could probably... Do we have Magnesium Rain on the bar right now? We could probably take out the Gaunt with Magnesium Rain. So... I'm going to see if I can bait a little bit of stress healing on Barristan. Not sure what pet I want either. You have a token. Let's put you let's have you take the potential fell tree here. Okay, it's a bold move protecting the child when it's already dead.
A brilliant conclusion.
Did I miss a memo where Barristan only crits? Not complaining. Fish for a little relationship while we have the chance. Jeez. Team is putting out some crits. Let's hope we aren't wasting all of our luck. Oh man, seeing that bitrate nice and pegged at around 5,900 is a thing of beauty. Twitch, we are back in action. Praise be.
The fire is lit.
Okay, a dartboard is not exactly what we're looking for. Where are we going, first and foremost? Rematch with the general. With a chance to increase loathing by a lot. Man, are we gonna do it again? Are we gonna get ourselves in a bad way all over again? Assay gear is insane here. We are continuing the cycle, Constantine. So we started our second cycle, and we're gonna see what we can do. Now, assay gear is not scouting gear. The wind chime also goes hard, but I think assay gear is just too good to pass up. It's Tinkerer's gear. And then what do we have for... We have very few general control options here. Hey, Darren. So this is a separate save file. So I copied my existing save file so that I could... try out the cycle after resetting some heroes. So these are reset heroes, yes. I mean, maybe we just go with the Orphan Wolf Cub. I mean, Shrieker is also tempting. Let's go for a rich run. If we grab the Shrieker and we grab the assay gear, that means we're gonna have plenty of baubles and plenty of relics. Are we going to go for our standard Retribution bolster option here? There's a part of me that thinks that bolster is not the play. I also have to decide if we're going after the general. Maybe we go to the Tangle and we just go for the Creature Den and we don't take the general unless things line up. The Loathing, though, is going to be really annoying. Maybe we go Retribution Take Aim. Or we could go Retribution Play Grenade. I'm going to try Retribution Take Aim because I think it similarly gives us some stress healing. So Constantine, I wish I could, but unfortunately no one was here end of last stream, and once you put memories on them, their names are no longer editable. So this crew is what it is, unfortunately. They are what they are, and there is nothing that we can do about it.
You may stand just a little taller at the end.
I think we may do a general, so I'm going to grab I'm going to grab a scrap grenade. I'm going to grab a clotting poultice to try and handle Walking Dead. I'm going to grab an incendiary cocktail. And I forgot. Did we have any really negative quirks here? No, we're doing actually really well on quirks. There's one more thing that I was like, having that would be helpful. I mean, 2 laudanum, I think, speaks for itself. We could get the minor sharpness charm, which will give us a really easy time enabling reverberating redoubt if we get it initially. Yeah, so they want them to have a fixed identity. So like, so the idea is once you apply a memory, that hero is then that hero, and they have a name that will kind of like never change. I understand why they did it. I agree, especially for me, it is slightly inconvenient. I think we're good. All right, so let's do this. I want this here just in case we take a Walking Dead. I'll put this here for now. This here, and then we are a little concerned about the loathing, but there's not a lot we can do. And then for 10 baubles, since we're going to be getting more baubles, I think I might actually take this. I think it might be worth it. For now, we won't put it there though. For now, we'll put it here. All right, let's get on with the tangle here. But yeah, they want heroes once they have quirks to be like kind of like this is the hero's name. So I'll probably just get this crew killed and then we will rinse and repeat. That seems about right.
Rewards only.
There's the creature den. Creature den is at odds with the general, which means we're not doing the general. We have to take the right path here. Sealed doorway. Okay, looks like we won't overflow on it. And then I mean I like the creature den. We'll still get the mastery. The fact that we're not getting a general fight is, I think, okay by me. What was this one? Memories of a Dream. That's a quirk reward. Okay. Picking up some smoke bombs is nothing to sneeze at. But this particular run at the moment, there's a lot of value to slow playing things, because we have quite the engine of economy. Hey Rusty, how are you doing? We're in our second attempt at the cycle. Whoa, I didn't even know double bishops was a mashup. That's exciting. And by exciting, I mean vaguely terrifying. Gonna try and aggressively use laudanum to keep things under control, because we did not upgrade. We did not upgrade a stress heal, so we're playing a little bit of a dangerous game. Perhaps the most dangerous game, some might argue. Well, that is the most delightful game. Let's see. 3, 12. We're not getting the kill here regardless. But I'm not in a rush to finish this fight once these guys are down. If he had had his benediction, he would be able to, I believe, raise dead on his friendo here, which would have been a special kind of unpleasant, but that's not happening. The dodges, they do nothing. Alright.
Excellent work.
Team is doing good work though. Not that I have heard, Rusty. The big news is that the iBoss has gotten a rework that is currently live on the version of the game that I am playing. It is probably not something we will see today, but I think right now they're pretty focused on that. There's no way we're getting more out of this, so we'll just finish it off. We could have fished for some crits, but we're relatively low. And this right here, this is why a Sagear plus Shrieker is so insane. Like, look at that. 20 baubles and 12 relics is quite the payday for a resistance node. I don't know that I love Barristan getting rooted in place, but let's go to the sealed doorway. I always forget what the trinket or unique item is for this, but I love the fact that now they tell you what they are, so there's some hope that we will be able to learn. But the fact that we're already up to 70 relics after spending pretty aggressively is not the worst thing. And hopefully we can pick up enough mastery along the way. So let's see, we get food or we get a trinket? Food, or trinket and food, or food and a positive quirk and a mixed quirk. Let's go food and a trinket. I want to learn the trinkets a little better here. Spoken sharply. Ooh, and tinned delicacies. Okay. Those are good.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Here comes the loathing, kids. Now, spoken sharply, once we get a cultist trinket, we actually know is surprisingly strong on Barristan. Ooh, man, the game is really hooking us up. The addition of healing solve is just, it's a nice safety net. Wouldn't say it's something that we desperately need, but let's see, stagecoach items or combat items. Do you have a better relationship here? You're at 9 and 9, so this is going to be someone going negative, which I don't love. I think a stagecoach item is a better pickup here. Could be pretty transformative. Explosives magazine is not bad. We could still go to the general. Nah. I think at this point we're hoping for a handful more baubles and maybe this question mark to be a hoarder. But more likely, we're just getting out of here without a reverberating redoubt.
When the cult came,
sad.
No orders were shouted. No swords were drawn. There was only stupefying horror and the catatonic lethargy that follows it.
You and Boudica are decent, so we'll do this. Normalizing some relationships, and then we hope that we don't get wrecked by the creature down. Be a shame. So area boss is only worth 1 mastery, while creature dens give you the chance at getting 2. So in this case, we have a We have a quest that makes the creature den extra alluring for us because we're going to be getting the crit trinket. So that's the actual thinking here. E for effort on that one. Man, our alchemist not landing the hits we need him to. That was probably a mistake. Yeah. Well, never punished, though. That's super annoying, though. For sure. I mean, I think I still roll the dice on the 50-50. We don't love the dots getting spread around here.
A simple variable.
Gosh, our alchemist is not landing things as I have grown accustomed. I'm going to try to get a bit of control going here. Oh yeah, lethal feint. I forgot about that. I need to think harder about how I take advantage of that. And then I do want to concentrate dots here as much as possible. Yeah, below half is not a bad place to be. We have a speed token here, so I think we go for the heal, and then we try and get the full turn minus dismiss. So we will get 3 actions before they get their first round. Strip some dodge. Now we are potentially giving this guy a corpse to eat, but better now than later.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
The dogs do have weird targeting, I will say. Let's have you tank around. We'll get a crit token from lethal feint.
Squandered.
Great hit. You know, Rusty, given that I'm going for the cycle right now, I have not spent as much time on figuring out my favorite flagellant paths, or flagellant, I never know which. So I think I'm still a little undecided.
They falter, so press your advance.
What have you given it any thought and or have any strong opinions on it? We're really close, but not close, but no cigar. We're gonna delay a bit here. Well, we're not gonna get anything out of delaying, are we? You only played the vanilla? Yeah, I'm still of a couple minds about it. We don't have lethal feint up. I don't really want it attacking again. We have nothing to gain from it attacking.
But effective.
Yeah, the maniac seems pretty good as like a tank. Discounted stagecoach items is not great. And the 1 mastery. That was a bit of a letdown, if I'm being honest. No bonus mastery. We're potentially going to be very light on mastery
Is it not?
come the end of this region. If this is a hoarder and we're too low on baubles to get much value out of it, so actually I think I take it back. Please don't be a hoarder. Yeah, the assay gear is doing insane work, though. So we're going to have a lot of combat items moving forward. You... Doesn't matter. We're going to be ruining a 10 relationship either way. We'll do it that way. I'm going to take a piercing bolt, which I am loath to do, but... Good person for it to hit. That's annoying, because he could get the debuff before we get a chance to put up Retribution. So now we don't get the block from it.
A slow suffering begins.
I'm going to assume that we, early in our turn, have a better way of handling this guy back here. I think we have it with the Plague Doctor, so I think it's better to put it there. Or to finish them off there, I should say.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Alright, now we need to get some healing for our man-at-arms, to be sure. Hey, Treasure, how's it going? Good to see ya. Oh, no worries, no worries. Can you combo a corpse? I don't think you can. I'm going to do that and then try and not use up the combo here. This is the cycle timeline. Is that the main or is that the alternative, I guess is the question. We're going to use Adrenaline Rush on her. Oh, please don't Death Storm me. That was more dangerous than it needed to be, I think. The ult then? Okay, we can do this, and then we get one more heal with her when we attack, and I think that's all the value we're going to be able to get out of this one. Okay. It's not great. Yeah, second confession. Alt universe. Full suite of unnamed heroes, incidentally, because no one was around at the end of last stream to do that. Oh man, did stream really reset again? Oh, if that's the case, I'm very, very unhappy. Looks like that did happen. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Damn, that would be a hugely disappointing outcome. Because now our bitrate is locked, which means that it is something else that is causing the transcoding issues. This gives us, like, the Obsidian Drone Pipe. We don't really want to replace... She has Great Quirks already. You have Rummager already. Let's try this. Maybe we get 2 trinkets from Rummager.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Okay. For now we can put this on here. It is not bad. Looks like we're going to leave the region with at least 1 loathing, and I don't think that... I think this is always a safe path, but we'll see.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Probably greed, tossing out that that scrap grenade. I don't think we need it. We're probably safe here, and we're gonna take the potential stress hit here, anyways. Yes, indeed. The sluice has become very rare, Rusty. It's kind of a shame. No one claimed the characters. So they are unnamed, Treasure Hunter. You weren't around. What's a guy to do? Experimental, Rosetta. Experimental. I don't think there's any way to mitigate this. Let's get Take Aim up and going. I wish you could, LH Spartan, but the issue is once the memories are locked in on a run, there's no your first message did not come through. Oh, I'm sorry. That's weird. I don't see it on my regular chat either, but hello and welcome. Yeah, so unfortunately, once the memories are locked in, there's no ability to change their names. And so because we have the first memory on heroes now as a result of denial, we're kinda stuck until I foolishly get us killed. You're dead. You're not going, I think. I think we do that. But yeah, so I actually can't change the names because folks weren't around to claim them at the end of last stream. Now, granted, I went long, so it serves me right. So it used to be guaranteed on every run. So I'm going to risk this. Actually, 8 doesn't get the kill anyways. Let's just get rid of you. We'll take another bit of abuse here. So it used to be guaranteed on every run that it would show up once. Now it's just a 50-50 chance, which is a bummer. Because having the sluice as an option was good for business, to be sure. It's free money after all, free real estate. All right. Took a bit of stress in that fight. The crits kind of lined up poorly.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Okay. So there's good things that have happened here. It is not ideal. Hey, Doodle. So let's see. So we have stress resist plus spoken sharply here. We put this here. I don't really want anything that's going to be potentially critting us, so we'll do that. We are good on cash flow. And I think our relationships are passable. Ah, you visited your sister and you gave her quail? Like the fowl?
much for the weary body.
Sprained ankle, bad digestion, and hemophiliac on Barristan. None of those are great, I will say. The crit charm was worth the travel, but the 3 mastery is really... This is a slow start for us, to be sure. I don't want you having any less HP now that I think about it. Alright, I think this takes the bench for now. Like the foul. Interesting.
Conventional fare, but fairly
But see, we are... The good news is we are rich. 126 relics after the first region is feeling pretty solid.
in the equation of your fate.
Devious plans and fight 6 or less road battles. We're going to the Sprawl, that's for sure.
City,
Now,
inferno of mutilation and madness.
tracking shot is a tough sell to upgrade, because after we kill the librarian, we don't really care. We do have discounted... For 20 baubles, we can solve our food problem. I think I prefer flapjacks over the stew pot at the same price. I think we grab the poetry because we have 2 people who need stress healing and who would benefit from a little bit of friendship. What's our worst relationship right now? Dismas and Boudica look like they're rocking it. Oh, Dismas and Paracelsus also. And you can't drink. Well. We could try to burn off Resolute. Let's roll the dice on that. No dice. So next worst relationship is Barristan and Dismas, or Barristan and Paracelsus. So we'll do this. And then our food situation is looking pretty good. Do I keep the tinned delicacies for later? They're pretty good right now if we're going up against the librarian. Especially with spoken sharply, I think it's probably worth it. Okay, so mastery. We want things that are going to ensure a strong librarian. Which I think means we're picking up Iron Swan, and we are picking up... I want Bolster so that we have a bit more stress control. But that first region was very low. The shop is a little weak. We have a roast pig we're definitely going to buy. We're going to buy the ablative powders. We're going to buy the Ichor bomb. We're going to buy this. I'll buy the healing salve just because we have a good money situation. I'll buy the laudanum and we'll call it there. The trinkets were trash. I did talk about flapjacks. Let's grab flapjacks. All right, we'll call it there.
In roads yet untraveled. The plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
All right, let's see. Let us revel in our roast piggery. So we still have some 9s on the board. 9s are okay though. We just have a lot of 5%ers. That's the place that we are. But we have a decent bevy of things for taking out the librarian. So let's get this show on the road. Now, as a reminder, Barristan now has spoken sharply, which means that lower hit points, but is going to be healing like an absolute mad lad. Warhorn. Warhorn is tempting. Nah, I don't think we need it at this stage. Let's keep some money. Might be able to get rid of Resolute.